Say hi, Jerusha. Yes, all the pretty people speak to me. You see, I got on my pretty people tee because it's Friday. Get your pretty people tee. Yes, if you are a pretty person, yes, we crown our queens. That's what the pretty people are, and our kings. Yes, because somebody say, wait a minute, I could be crowned too. I'm a pretty person. And I just wanted to make sure that, yes, you are. So we crown people over here. Okay. So, yes, I crown you. I celebrate you. I collaborate with you. We create great relationships. We create that money, honey. So, if you are a pretty person, hashtag pretty people. You love my pretty people tea? Yes, yes, yes. Hello. Hello, gorgeous. How you doing? You see the pretty people tea? Hello, pretty people. I said, let me put my pretty people tea on today. Yes. So I want to give them a shout out for creating this for me. And I was super excited, yes. So it just came about, I started saying this, 2 years ago, that I am creating all this group of women that are pretty people. They're entrepreneurs. We're collaborating. We're celebrating. We're creating great relationships. And I just imagine a train of women doing some amazing things. We have different backgrounds, different degrees, different ethnicities. Yes, but we have one destination and straight to the top. And so I just say, you know what? These are the pretty people. Like, so if you are a pretty person, hashtag pretty people. So yes, I was excited to get the pretty people teas. Yes, the link is in the bio. If you just want to grab one, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine with me. Hello, Facebook. My Facebook family is here now. I was trying to make sure I had everybody in the building. So let me know while we're doing this. Let me know where you reside. Oh, she said hashtag pretty people. Yes. Oh, you got one. When did you get it today? Yvonne, did you get it today, my dear? I got a different camera on Facebook so I can show them the pretty people tea. And so I got a wider view. I don't know if that's good or not, but I was trying to make sure it looked decent. So yes, I see Instagram. Oh my gosh, Ramona is in the building. If you want the best automation coach in the world that I know of, anyway, that's connected to me, she's a pretty person. Yes, check out Dr. Ramona Lawrence on Instagram. Check her out, Dr. Ramona Lawrence on Instagram. You want to know about some automation, baby, so you can save yourself some time because we all have busy lives. Check my girl out. Yes, we connected, and I was like, love you too. And so that's what the pretty people are about, celebrating other people, baby. Oh, okay. Okay, you ordered yours. I got mine. No, ordered mine. Okay, so you ordered it today. Is that what you're saying? So yes. So I definitely wanted to do a quick little training. It's Friday. I have a lot going on, but as promised, I was going to be making sure that I follow up. And I'm 90 days strong, live on TikTok for 90 days. We started January the 3rd. Today is the 4th. So it's 60 some days in, 61 days. Oh, save you one. We're 61 days in or 60 days in. And so I'm excited about it. So I am doing my IPA every single day. You guys have helped me go through these 90 days. Yes. And so if you are on this 90-day sprint with me, make sure you put 90 in the chat. Say, Jerusha, I'm running with you, girl. I'm riding with you, girl. So all the pretty people that are riding with me, I so appreciate you. But we're going to have some fun today because I'm going to do a really quick training because making sure you know what an IPA is. And so you're not just posting. That's not the only thing you're doing. That is an IPA, but you got to follow up with the people. So posting but not following up is not helping you build relationships. It's not helping you grow your brand. It's not helping you if you just tell me, oh, I've been posting every day and nothing's happening. Well, nothing's happening because you're not building a relationship. Nothing's happening because you're not starting a conversation. And so we have to become a great conversation starter. Yes or yes. So if you're like, yes, Jerusha, yes, I need to become a great conversation starter. Well, I know some of you know I have a course called the 3-Day Ride. Registration just opened last week. And so it starts March the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, 3 days live with me, private coaching. And I've revised everything I know because it was so much information in 3 days. And people were like, oh my gosh, I over deliver. The course is worth $1,300. And so I made it affordable because I know some people are just getting started. You're not quite there yet. But at the same time, it's so valuable, I can't give it away, obviously. And so you got to invest in yourself. So that is available now. If you are struggling, I can certainly help you and tell you the things that I do to enroll new prospects every single week in my organization. Every single week, I'm able to do that using my own strategies. Yes, I do. Yes, you do what? Yes, you want to take the 3-day ride, or yes, you want a pretty people tea. So I don't know. You said Facebook user, tell me. You said, yes, I do. Yes, you do what? Say, hey, Jerusha. So if you're a newbie to me, put newbie. If you watch the replay, make sure you put replay below. And then, of course, if you share and tag, you and I just became besties. Hey, bestie. We're best friends, girl. We are best friends. Because when I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. Knowledge is the new rich. Write it down. Yes, write it down. And so if you are in a place you're like, I'm ready to go. I've waited. I said I was going to start January 1 and I haven't started. Love the hearts. If you tap the screen on TikTok and Instagram, some hearts will come up. So let's see some hearts up here, baby. And so if you quite didn't jumpstart January 1, that's okay. You can start today. Oh, I see the hearts. You can start today. That's totally fine. Don't beat yourself up. Let's just start. And we start while we're not perfect. And so that is how I got started and created the 3-day ride, is because I messed up a lot. I made all the mistakes possible online only because I saw success offline first. I was the person who built my business offline initially for years. I'm good at networking face to face. I love talking to people. So for me, I know it's crazy. People don't like to talk to strangers. I get it. But for me, it was like bam, 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 bam. I was like, boom, I got this. Tell me what to say. Give me a script. I'm going to meet some great people. And every single day I was meeting 10, 15, 20 new names and numbers every single day. And so that's how I grew my organization pretty fast. So if you don't know, I'm Jerusha Wiggins, motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach in the direct sales business. And I help women start a business with me in my organization. I'm personally developing 100 online leaders. So I'm taking those women who are ready to go. Am I ready right now? Can you imagine if I help 100 families, 100 women become debt free, 100 women earning a 6-figure income, 100 women, building their businesses, creating legacies, whatever they want to do. 100. That has always been my number. Like, if I could just help 100 people get to this level. So yes, I enroll new people, but I want leaders. I want the ones that are hungry. They're ready to learn technology and automation. They're ready to learn how to monetize social media. They're ready. They're ready. So if you're ready, comment, I'm ready, Jerusha. Yes, I want the ready right now. Right? I don't want the excuses. I want the ready right now. They're ready. They understand success comes with a work attitude and a work uniform. And they say, okay, where do I sign? Because that's how I was. So when I started, I worked in corporate America. My degrees are in communications and public relations. Loved the industry, hated the hours after I had my first preemie son. So I changed. They didn't change. They're still standing. They're still thriving. They're still number one, right? So I changed. So when I changed, I said, I got to do something differently. The first person who talked to me about a home-based business, I said yes. See, that's how I know you don't talk to everybody. Okay, so I was in the job that I wanted. So it wasn't that I hated it. Like, people think you got to hate your job because you do a side hustle. I didn't hate what I was doing. I loved the industry. I didn't like the hours. Therefore, I was like, this is wasting time because I no longer like to be in this office. I no longer like traveling in traffic. I no longer like going to a cubicle. I no longer like these meetings that we're having. So I changed. Because at first I was like, I love it, I love it, I love it. Then when I had my first son, I'm like, I don't love it that much. So yes, so we change. That's why you have to talk to everybody and you have to follow up with everybody. So just imagine the person that talked to me, what if she didn't follow up? Oh my God. What if she had not followed up, y'all? I don't know if I'd be talking to y'all right now. You just never know, right? So what if she didn't have the courage to follow up with me, to book the appointment? Then I canceled the first time. She followed up and rescheduled the appointment. What if that didn't happen? Now, do you do that to some people? You don't follow up. They said, not right now, no thank you. Or they said, maybe later, and you never followed up. And you could have changed their life. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. So I'm so grateful. Her name is Kathy. I'm so grateful that she didn't give up. She obviously followed up like she was supposed to, like her business coach told her, a mentor, upline, whatever. And she followed up and I canceled, and she followed up and rescheduled, and bam, boom. In 8 months, I was a part of the top 2%. Great investment. Okay. Great investment. So you got to learn to follow up. Sometimes you got to be Beauty and the Beast. You better write that down. Sometimes you have to be Beauty and the Beast. Hello, gorgeous. Hi to you too. Okay. So I just want to make sure you understand the IPAs that you need to do every single day. Obviously, follow up is a major one. I know people say the fortune is in the follow up. I like to say the fortune is in the fellowship, because you want to be fellowshipping with people, getting to know people, understanding people, being interested in people, not interested. Yeah, interested, not interesting. And so it's important that you start to fellowship, love on their pages, like their pages, comment on their pages. That's fellowshipping online. Obviously, when I was offline, fellowship would be, obviously inviting them to coffee, sitting down talking, inviting them to my office. We had an office here in Atlanta. Yes. We had an office here in Atlanta, all the things. And so, trust me, we were meeting people face to face. I paid for so many coffees, lunches, dinners, all of this face to face. And sometimes the people don't sign up. And sometimes they don't get started in your business. And sometimes they don't purchase the product. And sometimes they don't do it. And you spent time, money, gas, traveling, leaving your family out and about. And you guys, all you got to do is show up online, do some texting, show up online with some attraction marketing strategies, show up online with some automation, some tools and apps to help you. That's it. Oh man, you should be doing this thing. You should be doing this thing big, because you don't even have to leave your house to build a business. You don't have to leave your house to, become a 6-figure earner anymore, a 7-figure earner anymore. What? I didn't even know this was possible. That's why I got online in 2017, 2018. Was like, let me figure this out, because I'm working harder than these people. So that's why I'm so passionate about my course, the 3-day ride. It takes you through the beginner stage all the way up. If you are even an intermediate stage and you just don't know how to attract those people online and enroll them in your business, I give actual scripts and, how to convert those people and all the tools. Yes. So for me, it's my baby. And so if you want a really quick course for 3 days live with me, click the link in the bio. Yes, it's my link tree. It's my link tree. It's my link tree. Click my link tree. Bam. Go ahead and register. Yes, don't wait. It's a business expense. Register for the 3-day ride. Let's go. Write this down. Hello, gorgeous. April is in the building. Yes, the Pretty People tee. She said, I like your tee. Yes, it says Pretty People. So you could be a part of Pretty. I have t-shirts right here. I'm supposed to be packing. So let me just tell you, I have 2 extra large. I have extra large. Look at this. It's so cute. Yes, it's so cute. I have to give a shout out. Isn't that cute? I know. I figured I'd wear it today. My son has a track meet. And so I was like, oh, I got to wear my shirt. You better wear your own brand. You better go ahead and wear your own brand. So let me tell you who made these for me. I just love their service. It was so great. It's here in Georgia. So it's affordable screen printing and embroidery. Affordable screen printing and embroidery in Georgia. And their number is 770-996-6730. 770-996-6730. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. And so, yes. So if you love it too, okay, go to the link in the bio. But this is what I need you to do really quickly here. First of all, the fellowshipping. Start sharing with more people. And I know people say this all the time, but you actually don't do it. So what I mean by following up, all the people that you've loved on their stuff, commented, follow back up with those people. That is an IPA. That's an income producing activity when you follow up. I taught an entire series on follow up. I created a follow up ebook because I know that's where people fall short. And you might like somebody's stuff or comment, or they liked your stuff and you didn't even reply back. There are people sitting in your friend request. If you're on Facebook, they're requesting your friendship. They're raising their hands like, hi, I like you. I want to be a part of what you're doing, or I'm curious enough to friend request you to get in your space. Those people are raising their hands like, I might want to purchase. I might want to be a part of your organization, but you have not followed up with those people. You just ignored those people. So I need you to go to your friend request and start loving on those people, getting to know those people, deleting them, requesting their friendship or accepting their friendship, whatever. Follow up with those people. I've never seen people that say they can't find people when there are people that are right here at your door. So it's almost like somebody came and knocked on your door, knock, 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 knock. Hello, 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 I'm here. And then you just ignore them. You hear them knocking because you can clearly see the friend request. You hear them knocking, but you're like, I'm going to look through the peephole. I see you requesting my friendship. Isn't that funny? I said this the other day. I was cracking myself up. I see you requesting my friendship, but I'm still looking for people to talk to. And those people came to your door. How crazy is this? So you want to make sure. Now, if you have a lot like me, I have so many. I try to get through them every day, but it's so many, right? But that's also because I love attraction marketing. That's also because I show up every day. And so now people are curious to come find out and check you out. So you want to make sure that you go ahead and follow up with those people. That's your assignment for today. One, the first assignment for today is register for the 3-day ride. It's been revised. We're going to do a lot of short form video. Yes, we're going to do TikToks and the reels. I'm going to share my phone and teach you all the tricks and the trades and the hashtags you should be using and all the things like it's some secrets. Yes, some hacks for that. And so this is how people are really branding. I would say Facebook Reels is growing so fast because it's still like new. Because it came out, I got it in September, October last year. So what is it, 6 months, right? So it's still kind of new compared to TikTok, which it's been a couple of years, right? So I would certainly say short form video is the fastest way to get exposure right now, but you got to follow up with the people that love on your stuff. Like it doesn't make sense, right? Now that's the first thing is enroll the 3-day ride today. Go ahead and reserve your virtual seat. And then the second thing is go through your friend requests and follow up with those people. Yes, you're going to follow up with those people. Now, that is very important. And also, whether you have a product, service, opportunity, it doesn't matter. Make sure you pop the question and ask. Okay, so that's spam. So on TikTok, you know what is crazy? As much as we love TikTok, like the features and what it's done for our businesses as far as exposure and things like that, it's some weird people on there. I'm telling you, they say the craziest stuff. They don't do that on Facebook and they don't do that on Instagram. But TikTok, I don't know what's going on. So the second thing that I want you to do is you need to ask. Start asking, ASK, you're actively seeking knowledge. When you ask, are they open to taking a look at your product, your service, your opportunity? Now, I'm assuming, right, you have something to offer if you're in business. So whatever your offer is, okay, you want to make sure that you are following up, respecting those people that are coming directly to you, knocking on the door, right? Don't just leave them hanging. And then making sure you offer, you find out, you have conversation. I give my actual scripts of starting conversations in the 3-day ride as well as conversion. So if you're just like, I just need to know what to say, because when I started my business, I never ran a business before. So I didn't know what to say. And so when they told me to go get 10, 15, 20 names and numbers every day, I was like, so what am I saying? And so I am the person that learned the script. And I went out and I met the people face to face everywhere I went, collecting names and numbers. Okay, I knew that script like an Easter poem, baby. I was like, I could say that mess in my sleep. I did it so much. My son was, a toddler at the time. He even knew the script. Like now they can say, excuse me, miss, let me ask you a quick question. Like I said it so much, my boys knew the script. So I am a script person. I don't think people should assume you know what to say, you know how to build rapport, especially if you're not an influencer, right? So influencers, people are requesting, what do you do? What do you do? But that's because I've shown up consistently and I've proven, right, that I have a business and I'm growing a business. And so it's different when you don't have that and you're trying to build your influence, right? So that means you got to start a great conversation with the script. Now, I don't personally believe in all this rapport building like forever and ever and ever, but that's me. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm a straight shooter. Like, I love people who just ask me what you want to ask. So the person that talked to me, I'll never forget, she talked to me in Marshall's on Sydney Marcus in Atlanta, Georgia. I was at my lunch break. I was shopping for my son. Like, y'all, I, mm, I shopped so much for my son. It was crazy. So I was shopping for my son, and she had a small child as well. And she met me. I had on a white suit that day. I remember. I had on a white suit that day. I was sharp to the nines, baby. So when I worked in corporate America, we didn't have this casual wear. I worked in news, so it wasn't like, just wear some jeans. No, we actually look corporate attire, right? And so when I met her, I was shopping in the children department in Marshall's. I'll never forget. And she walked up to me and changed my whole life, just like that. So you want to make sure that you're talking to a lot of people because you don't know who's ready. I happen to be ready. Okay. And then that's your homework. And then the third thing is I would set a follow-up timer for yourself. I teach a power hour, how every single one of you have an hour to work your side hustle. You do have an hour. Lies if you say you don't. It's not like you work for the president. It's not like you're getting ready to be shipped over and you're in the military. You are not. You probably work a regular 9 to 5, right? So you can have 15 minutes 4 times a day. That's an hour. And so you want to set a timer to follow up. Follow up. I just can't even imagine if she didn't follow up with me. Okay. Now, in your follow-up is different for a lot of people. If your follow-up is just messaging in Messenger, okay, at least you followed up. If your follow-up is texting her because you now have her number, that's great. If you're using a tool like a texting app that has your follow-up sequence in it, because I talk about that in my ebook, you have a follow-up sequence that's already ready to go. You plug this person in there and the system is following up for you. Great. That's how you save time. If you're not there yet, because you only have 20 people and you're like, well, I only have 20 people. It's not like I have 200 people. Then you can physically, right, yourself follow up with 20 people. But don't leave the people hanging, because if she had left me hanging, I don't know what would have happened, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, what if she didn't follow up? What if? You just don't know. That's why you have to make sure that you're following up today with all of those people. Now, if you're following up by phone, that's what we used to do when I first started my business. We used to call people. Can you believe we had a voice? Can you believe people was like, you was calling on the phone? Like, now you don't call at all. If this is good for you, this is helpful, #helpful. Now people don't call at all. Like, you don't even hear people's voices anymore. And so we used to have to call, and we had like, you do 50 calls a day, 100 calls a day. It was like ridiculous. And you would just be calling, leaving a message, hanging up, calling. You got really, really good at it. Like you were a telemarketer or something. And so you were just calling, boom, 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 leaving a message, hanging up. And you got so good at it that it was just like 30 seconds or a minute. That's how fast you were calling, leaving the voice message, hanging up. And obviously if they answered, same thing, you would talk through your script really fast because you got to get to the next call. And so you don't even have to do that today. Oh my gosh, you don't even have to do that today. That is so old school. That is so 2020. That's so 2020. Calling on the phone. So if you choose to still call, great. I also think that when you are calling, you do get a better feel for the person and you build a better relationship because you can ask more questions as opposed to in a text. But obviously, if you're super busy, you don't have time, you have children and all the things, I get it. You use the tool. Okay, you use a tool, don't be a fool. That was Fraser Brooks says. Use a tool, don't be a fool. So you can use a tool for that. Is that helpful or what? Yes. Okay, so I am definitely a script person. If you need all the scripts, register for the 3-day ride. Is coming up fast. I only take a small group, like real small, because I'm one person and I want to make sure that I can answer your questions for your particular business. And I want to make sure I give examples for your business. And so it's not a general, like if you're in this, like, I want to touch your business so it touches home and it resonates with you. And this is a part of me building relationships when I can see you and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's Tanya. I know she sells oils. Oh, yeah, that's Ramona. I know she teaches automation. Oh, yeah, I want to do that. Because now, right, it shows that I also care who I'm working with. And so I just want to make sure that we are on the same page with that. So that's why you probably should grab your seat right now. Okay. So here's the thing. You want to seal the deal when you're talking to people as well. So when you're following up, you want to ask great questions. You want to seal the deal. I'll tell you an example somebody gave me, which was great. So you're building. And so, like I said, I recruit new people or share my opportunity with new people, and they enroll every single week in my business. So this is your job. You're to usher the people into the church, right? So you're ushering the people into your business. You're the usher. I'm ushering people right in. You're going to do the ushering, right? So you're ushering your people that are waiting for you to your upline. Okay, so you're the usher. Now, then the upline, which is your leader or your mentor, okay, she's going to do or he's going to do the preaching. Okay, so you've ushered them into your upline in the church. Now your leader is doing the preaching. She's doing the presentation. She's answering the questions. She's sharing stories. She's sharing facts and stats. So the preacher is the motivator. Just like when you leave the church, you feel, empowered and motivated, and you feel like you can conquer the world. And the preacher has given you so much inspiration on your future, and I can do it. Okay, that is what your upline is. She's like a preacher. So she's going to get the person ready to go, right? She's going to get them pumped up, answer their questions, and you're learning. You're in the audience, you're like listening, and you're learning. So the prospect is now ready to give credit card. You're ready to give the offering because the preacher has done his job, right? Okay, you did your job as an usher. Now the prospect is ready to give their credit card to get signed up, to get started. So you're collecting that offering, right? And so whatever your business investment is, that's what you're collecting. They're ready to get started today, not tomorrow, no, today. Tomorrow is today. And so they're ready. Here, take my credit card. That's how I was. When I heard the opportunity, I was ready to go. I was like, what do I need to do? They told me how much it was. I was like, okay, I got to talk to my husband. But it was already a yes. Okay. And I tell that story all the time. It was already a yes. I was just like, we got to get some things going with my son, the child care. If I got to come to meetings every Monday night, we got to have things in place and so forth. And so I was ready though. Ready, credit card, boom, what I do. And so even though, if you heard me before, I didn't do it that night. And the person, I said, but I'm going to do it. I just need to talk to my husband. And then the other person was like, oh, I don't have to ask my husband to use, my credit card to start a business. And so, and they said the amount, and I was just like, okay, I see you. This could go one or two ways, but we're going to let that go. And so I went and called my husband on my way home. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting ready to start a business. I'm gonna have a home-based business. And I see all these powerful women and people are doing it differently. You don't have to work in corporate America, which I was shocked. I was like, what? You don't have to work in corporate America to be a six-figure earner? What? So I was the person like, well, what are you doing? So I was very curious. And so you don't know who else is like that. So I suggest you talk to everybody. So you're ushering them in. Your leader is preaching to them. They're ready to give their offering. They're ready to sign up. Yes, they're ready to do it. It's similar to church. And so being able to recruit every day and usher people within my industry and teach them how I'm doing it is something that I actually love doing. So go ahead, grab the 3-day ride. If that's something for you, all good. If it's not, all good. It's all good on this Friday. So some people get people on a 3-way chat. If you have a Zoom or something like that with your mentor, that's fine. If you use Messenger for a 3-way chat, however you do it. But at any rate, you got to edify your leader, just like we edify our preachers, we edify people in charge. You want to make sure you're edifying your leader as well, getting your prospect ready to talk to the person that's mentoring you, that's coaching you. So they're excited too, okay? Your prospect, she's listening. That's how I was. I was listening. I was learning. I was watching. I was observing. I was seeing, do I fit in here? Is this, do I fit? I already was ready to do something. I didn't know if that was the something. but they made me feel welcome, and I saw myself going to the top of the ladder. I saw the structure. I saw how it was possible, and I was like, okay, we got this. We got this. We got this. Okay. So if this was helpful, hashtag helpful. If this was helpful to you, say Jerusha is helping me. Well, if it's really helpful and you want more of it, please click the link in the bio. Yes, the course, you said, when is the course? March 22nd, 23rd, 24th. But I'm saying do it now. I'm going to say it every single day until the 22nd. So go ahead and do it now, because like I said, I do have to have like a certain amount cutoff time, just so I'll know I'll be able to help each person and that they've invested. Yeah, it's worth about $1,300. But like I said, I made it affordable for anybody that's serious. I made it affordable for anybody that's ready to go. If you're not ready to go, okay, it's not for you today. But hopefully you'll get ready. Because when I was started in 2017, 2018 online, I was messing up. And when you get tired of being sick and tired, you invest in yourself. And that's what changed. I was like, I actually don't know what I'm doing. It's so different from offline. Offline, I was a beast. I was Beauty and the Beast. Thank you. I was Beauty and the Beast offline. Online, I struggled. And I don't want you to have to struggle. My hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. Yes. And I don't want you to have to struggle 2 years. That's a long time. You could have been earning, whatever it is in a year, in 6 months, in 3 days. You can get everything you need in 3 days and turn your whole business around. That's what I'm talking about. So yes, so that is how that came about. So what I want you to do, and I'll let you go, I need you to talk less. Say less to more people. Write that down. Jerusha said, put this in the chat, say less to more people and you will have more business. Say less to more people and you'll have more business. So you usher them in, you let your upline recruiter, mentor, coach, or whatever do the preaching, the talking, whether it's on a Zoom or a link or whatever. And then, of course, she's going to collect the offering, which is getting them started in your businesses or purchasing your product or whatever you have. But you've got to do your part. Yes or yes. Get busy. Yes. He said, yes, Jerusha, get busy. I am like your accountability partner for 90 days. If I can show up for 90 days, yes, strong, going strong on the tick and the top, you can certainly do this for 90 days. I'm not that special. I'm special, but I'm not that special that God didn't give you the same things to make it happen for your business and your family. Yes. So if you don't change, nothing changes. Write that down. If you don't change, nothing changes. And we want to make sure, I'm ready right now. Man, Brenda in the building. Yes, hashtag 3-day rides. Get the 3-day rides. This is going to be the ride of your life. I'm proud of the 3-day ride. It's going to be the ride of your life because you know how you go to Six Flags. I live in Georgia, Six Flags over Georgia. We have season passes. I have boys. And yes, it's like getting on the Batman. Like you want to get on the Batman, but you're scared to get on the Batman. So you want to take the 3-day ride, but you're scared to take the 3-day ride. But you know it's going to be good, right? Because you've seen the trainings that I do live for free. So you can imagine what it's going to be when we're in a private setting together. And so you're anticipating getting on the Batman at Six Flags, and you finally see other people getting on and getting off and enjoying it and, having a great time. And you're like, well, I want to do that too. And you finally say, okay, I'm getting on the ride. And you get on the ride, and then they're like, hold your hands up if you're having fun. And you're like, I'm not holding my hands up. I barely got on the ride. You're like, buckle me in. I need 2 straps. Buckle me in. It seems like you're going to fall out of those rides, right? And so you're like making sure that it's locked. Okay, same thing, right? Your adrenaline is going. You're like, oh my, I'm anticipating something. That's how this is as well. The same kind of experience. You're anticipating growth. You're anticipating, being able to recruit people in your business every single week after taking the ride. So you get on this Batman or whatever, and my son goes a lot to Six Flags, and you get on the Batman or whatever the ride is, and you're having a good time, but you hollering, you screaming, you crying all at the same time. Everybody's having a good time. You're like, yes, yes, yes. And when you get off the ride, you're like, oh my God, oh my God, it was fun. Oh, I learned a lot. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, some people take the ride again. You know how people get back in line. It was so good for them. So I had like Yvonne, I need to take this ride again. Like it was so much fun. It's like I didn't get everything. It was so fast. I didn't get everything I needed. I need a little bit more. I need to fill my cup up a little bit more. And then they get back in line and they get back on the ride. Okay, that's my son. He rides one ride a lot. Other rides he do once, right? And so that's how this is. I have people that ride again. So they're like, I need to take this again. So if this is you and this is your first time, buckle up, beautiful, and enjoy the rides. I'm Jerisha Wiggins. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me, and I see you on the page. Oh, yes, she said, pretty people. Yes, the pretty people tees are available too. Oh, thank you so much for tagging. It says Facebook user, so I can't see your name. Oh, man. But thank you for tagging, because if you share and tag, you and I became besties. You can ask me any business question you want to ask, and I'll teach on that subject, or I'll answer you privately just for you sharing and tagging, because when I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Knowledge is the new rich. So I appreciate you, Facebook user. I can't see your name. Thank you so much for sharing. Yes, get the pretty people tee. I probably have your size as well. Y'all, I was so excited when I got these. I was like, yes. Look, and then it's soft. Yes, it's 100% cotton. Look at these pretty people tee. You see the crown? Wait, you see the crown? Y'all see the crown? All right, so that's, and you see it's over the people? Yes, we crown people over here. I crown people. Girl, come here. You're a queen. Let me crown you. Let's straighten up that crown, girl. So we crown people over here. We celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. That's the pretty people. So I'm going to have a great Friday. My son has a track meet, so I had to go earlier with you guys. So I made sure that I scheduled it to go live because he has a track meet after school. And so we got to drive like an hour. Somebody said, I love it. Oh, okay. We got to drive like an hour. And so that's the beauty of working for myself. So for those of you that don't know, that's why I wanted time freedom, because I didn't like it when I worked in corporate America that I couldn't attend stuff. I want to be able to attend when I want to attend. I don't want to have to ask off, make up time. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So when I realized, I was feeling that kind of way, I was like, I'm going to need to work for myself. And so, yes, so I have the opportunity to go see him in his race today. So hopefully this is the first one. So everybody say go. Yes, yes. Everybody say go. I'll be out there with my pretty people tee on like, go, baby, go. He's pretty fast too. He can beat me. And I ran track. Okay, this is off the subject. I ran track and I was pretty fast. You know, they say them small people are pretty like spitfires, baby. Let's go. And so, yeah, so I said go. And so I was fast. So he and I ran, I guess it was last year because we haven't done it this summer. Last summer, we went to the park and we was racing or whatever, and he beat me. I was like, he almost smoked me. And I was like, oh, I'm losing my speed. I could tell. And so, yes, so he's pretty fast. So I can't wait to see what he's going to do today. So, yeah, so I'll see your beautiful faces for sure on TikTok. I'll be live tomorrow, as promised, every day for 90 days. And those of you on Facebook, you can follow me over there. But I'm going to be teaching on short form video. If you're in my business group, I'm going to do a training next week. So make sure you're in my private business group, Business Tips, Motivation, and Inspiration. And make sure you're receiving my emails as well, because all of the updates and trainings are going to be in the email for the next couple of days. Okay. All right. Talk to you later. Enjoy. Hey, oh, Brenda. Thank you so much, Brenda. Hashtag 3-Day Ride. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Enjoy. She said, have fun. Yes, I intend to. Have a great Friday.